Yo, what's up again? It is season 2. It started sometime while I was sleeping last night, so I got to mess around with it this morning before work, a little bit during lunch, and here we are in the afternoon, messing around with it some more. So, what I want to do is put together more of a get started guide, a getting started how to type of tutorial deal. It is not a how to guide or how to operate and be a badass in season 2, because I don't even know that yet. I'm new to season 2. That rhymes. Anyway, first, a word from our sponsor, which is me. I figured out a free hack that all you guys are going to like. And that is called liking, subscribing, and also watching the video till the end. All that's it's free and it helps the channel out. So please do that. Thank you, sponsor. Anyway, on to the getting started guide. So it's really confusing when you first get in here. And there's just these little nodes everywhere. And what do you do with these little nodes? Well, first of all, those nodes are power regulated. So without the buildings, you can't really do anything with those nodes. You might be able to get to level 1, sure, whatever. But you got to put in a little bit of work. So let's get into that. If you look at the top of your screen, you will see this little four square looking deal. Right now I've got a red dot on mine, 16 out of 16. You're going to see the resource tiles. This is where you get those little cactuses and the crystals and whatnot. They're called sand, soul, and sapphire in the game. Okay, so that is just one little tidbit. But first, you're going to want to do some stuff like this. So these labs, you're going to want to place them. And if you look at the little numbers underneath the labs and the other buildings, that's kind of the coordinates for you. So you can click on it, go to that lab, right? Now, you can only place these buildings around an alliance center. So once you get your alliance centers captured, you can start placing stuff around that. Or I'm sorry, once they're placed, whatever. I wasn't here for all of this. I just woke up and there was an alliance center. But that shouldn't be of any sort of issue for you. You should also be able to just see an alliance center. So you start placing those buildings. Those buildings are upgradable. However, you've got to get more sand, soul, and sapphire to upgrade them. So if we wanted to upgrade this lab again, it's just like upgrading a building in your HQ. So you need a certain amount of the sand soul, certain amount of the crystals. Now, every time you upgrade your labs, it allows you to get bigger nodes. So you can get bigger sand souls, you can get bigger sapphires. And the bigger that is, obviously, I'm sure you put two and two together, the more it's going to produce per hour. So you do want to strive to upgrade those labs and get as many of them as you can. So like right now, my labs are level 4, and it allows me to get 16 of the nodes. So however combination you want to do on those nodes is up to you, but I will tell you right up front, it's very heavy on sand soul and not so much on the sapphire. So one of the rules of thumb that I heard was do like a 3-to-1 ratio. So for every 3 sand souls, get 1 of the sapphires. And that should do you good for now until you can get your labs upgraded a little more and keep adding some structures in there. Just like your mills inside your HQ where they're producing every minute, every hour, you're going to see the same thing in here with the sapphire and sand soul. So you can just collect that and get what you need out of there. I'm sure it's going to cap out. I just haven't given it the opportunity. I've been kind of rushing these labs the best I could. Now, other buildings to look at is the land agency. So this is, let's see if we can get a little detail out of that. So tiles in the state, so it allows you to open up some more in there. So all of this is, it's all necessary. Mastery EXP, you see that right here? That is an EXP that you're going to get, and I will circle back to this in just a second. I want to show you this inside your HQ. You will get a building, and it's this building right here that allows you to do skills and mastery. So you get to choose your skill out of there. Or I'm sorry, maybe it's the mastery that you're choosing. Yes. So at first you're going to get combat and support. So you want to choose which one of these trees you want to unlock right away. If you guys watch my video, I like the combat stuff. I like to fight. So that's what I chose. And that is where the EXP comes into play. So as you get some more EXP, and I'll show you what that looks like as well, you can upgrade those. So you're going to get some more defense, attack, even troop maxes. So that's pretty awesome. So these are your EXP for the mastery. So you can go through and upgrade any of those I don't know if you would call them alternative researches or mastery skills. Anyway, they're outside of the regular lab. So you do get that building for free. Now, for you pay-to-play folks, oops, let me grab this real quick so we can start another one. There we go. For you pay-to-play folks, there's a little surprise. So if you click on your builders, you'll notice I have 5. So when you click on that, you'll be able to buy Joyce for $1. And she can help you get those Season 2 buildings underway while you still have your other builders going. So yeah, super cheap, easy to do. Anyway, let's make sure we covered everything inside the mastery. Details, 0 power. This is strictly just for these researches in here. That one's not unlocked, but this one is. Been going through it. So I really like this for your troop capacity. Yeah, that helps out tremendously. You've got a little bit more march speed within capital range. So I guess a little faster on the brown, which is ideal. Nobody hates that. Morality, I'm not sure what this is really all about. I'm sorry, mortality. I guess there's a negative number in there, so I have yet to figure that one out. But if you know, and I know some of you do, we have a lot of Season 2 veterans in here, some of them with tenure going into Season 3. And those folks are super helpful in the comments. So make sure you keep an eye on the comments for any additional advice or tips that are going to be thrown out there, because I know I will. I've only been messing with this for a few hours now, so there's more to learn even for me. So let me tell you why I'm doing this. There are so many people in my alliance, in the world chat, in the Discord, that are just really confused on how to get started or what this is even about. And what it's doing is it's causing them to be frustrated. I've never seen so many grown people in my life talk about, I'm quitting, Season 2 sucks. I mean, dude, take a minute, watch some videos, get the gist of it, and then it's business as usual. I'm pretty sure we're going to be fighting SVS, State Ruler, and Canyon Clash, and EB. All of that's still going to be the same. The only difference is we got to go back through, capture some cities, and this first capital clash is going to kind of suck because there's no territory around the capital, nor will it unlock by the time that that State Ruler comes into play. So anyway, that aside, don't be one of those guys. Watch the videos, learn some stuff. Now, back onto the nodes. As you're going through, you're going to want to search for these nodes. Now, I found a problem with searching for them. You can see them right here. You got your Sand Soul and your Sapphire. So here's one of the problems that I found. Right now, I don't have level 7s unlocked. I can find them, but I can't get them because my lab is too small. So let's search for one. It finds one. Right now, I'm full, so I can't go and get it. But watch this. I'm going to try to search for another one. It won't do it. So here's what you got to understand. When you find one, send a march to it. And then wait. Once it's captured, it will find another one for you. Your alternative to that is you can start scrolling the map and look for an unoccupied level 6 or level 1, whatever the scenario is for you. So hopefully that part helps, because that's a little frustrating, especially, they're kind of long marches, man. You might march 5-6 minutes for one of these, and then you got to wait till you get it before you can really search for another one. And if you're like me, you get a little bit impatient. I want to send 3 marches like right now. That brings me to my next topic. You can send 3 marches early on and start attacking these, especially if they're anywhere halfway decent on your F2 and F3. Your F4 is pretty much always going to lose. It's probably nowhere near strong enough to even do a level 2 node. So just be mindful of that. The reason why you can't do them later on is because they get really strong. The bigger that node is, the stronger they are. And it does fill your hospital up. So be mindful of your hospital and batch heal. Do 100 troops, hit the Alliance help. That should heal pretty quickly, and keep rinsing and repeating the whole time you're searching these nodes out. Now, with that said, you're going to start out with level 1 nodes, but that's not where you're going to end up in 2 hours from now. So you can go and release a node. So when you look at this, there is a little trash can marker right here on the top right of each node. What that allows you to do is release that node. You can just forget about it. Now, the sad part about that is when you do it, I didn't want to do that. But when you do it, it's 15 minutes of a cooldown. And when I do it, it's a 10-second cooldown. Why is that? Well, in true Last Z fashion, there's a pack for that. You can go and buy a pack that helps you get that cooldown to be 10 seconds. And it is it here? Nope. Is it? I don't remember. Hold on, let me find it for you so you can see what it looks like. There we go. This is $10. Worth it so far? Yes. For a free-to-play player? No, probably not. That's probably a little too expensive. But if you look at the top left, your daily resource supplies, tile cap plus 5, season resource output plus 20%, tile abandon countdown minus 15 minutes. So 15 minutes, 10 seconds. Now we're down to 10 seconds. Your virus resistance goes up plus 100. So with that said, this is very worthwhile, especially in the early stages when you're trying to upgrade those labs. And trust me, levels 1, 2, and 3, they come pretty quick with those labs after you get this pack, because if you look, you're getting a little boost there, right? And then daily boost as well out of this. So this isn't a horrible purchase. And from what I understand is if you purchase it 4 times, so in 28 days you spend $40, it's permanent after that. And you don't have to really, worry about buying this every week. It's not a weekly expenditure. There's some other cool things in here as well, some rankings. This is the Gold Rush, which we're familiar with, and other things. This just looks a little bit different, right? Some really nice rewards in here, especially with the power cores. That's great for heroes. And then these two are great for your heroes as well. So very hero heavy. I do like that. And then going on to the other one, the Season Journey. This one's 77 days long. We'll scroll down to the bottom. This is a big guy. It doesn't come super quick either. So it may be worth the pack on that, especially if you're looking at, the fragments, the power cores, all the other goodies that are inside of this thing. Not a horrible price. Oh wait, what's this guy? Hey, there you go. Defensive bases level cap. That's good. There is some things in the beginning too. Military expansion. Wow. Nice. So there's good things in here. I haven't scrolled all the way through and looked at them all till just now. You get some extra sand soul. Get off of there. There we go. And then right here in the beginning, these I did look at and I thought were pretty helpful. This will give me another five nodes that I can get, which, the more nodes you get, the more you're producing per hour, which means you can upgrade those buildings a little faster. Little virus resistance there. Money rolling in. Influence base Zent rewards. So in Season 2, it is about influence. And let's see where we can view that influence at. Influence. So here's the influence. So that's all kind of derived off of those little buildings and everything that I've just shown you. One of the other things too is whenever you're going into these buildings and you go into the seasonal buildings, you're going to want to upgrade these eventually. Like the land agency, let's take a look at that. So tiles in the state, sure. Master EXP gain, that's great. The other buildings also offer a little bit of buff in terms of fighting. Let's see, military fortress. A little bit of seasoned troop attack and some more EXP. And then one of the ones I've upgraded already was the defensive base. So this is giving you a little bit more defense if you look here. So seasoned troop defense, that's pretty good. It just adds to what you already have. So your formations are going to be a whole lot stronger the more you start upgrading this stuff. Can it be rushed? Yes. Visa Power. It is the strongest structure in the game. It's the strongest hero in the game. Your credit card. So if you want to rush it, just be ready to spend. If you want to slow bake it, hell, we got all season. It's just about influence points. However you get them is fine. Just make sure you get them. Otherwise, this, with the exception of these buildings and the extra buffs that you're getting from it, nothing's really changed. When you scroll out and look at the map, we got to go catch cities again. We're going to have to get back to the capital as well. So nothing's changed. you're still going to have all of the battles and everything else, except you're going to go in a little bit stronger if you play your cards right with all of these nodes, with the Sand Soul and the Sapphire and the buildings associated with that. So I'm hoping this helps you guys. It's nothing sucks more than being frustrated at a game that you've already been playing because they changed something on it. I get it. If you don't know, you don't know. But hopefully this helps as a getting started tutorial or a getting started guide, and it makes some sense for you. That way, when you come into season 2, you already have a path. You know what you have to do, and all of this doesn't look so alien to you. Do me a favor, share this on your social media platforms for Last Z, and also, again, subscribe, like, watch the video till the end. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, y'all.